Well, welcome folks to Keyboard Skills Pro here on YouTube. My name is Tom Horton. I'm a professional organist, pianist, keyboard player and teacher here in the United Kingdom, and it's my pleasure to share my years of musical experience with you in an effort to get more people into playing keyboard, organ, piano and just music in general. We're now in December. I can't believe it's December 2018. So from myself and all of us here on behalf of the United Kingdom, in fact, we wish you, wherever you're watching, a very Merry Christmas, and hope you have a great time and lots of wonderful things happen for you in 2019, including lots of wonderful music making. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas medley. Now, this actually is going to be fantastic for any kind of medley, but I thought as it's Christmas, Christmas songs are quite good for demonstrating how to change key. And the thing is, when you're arranging songs, and I had to learn this kind of technique many years ago, when I first started doing concerts, it was very much a case of playing almost one song at a time. And then I'd turn to the audience and say, thank you very much, I'd now like to play this song. And not thinking about it, sometimes some of the songs could have been arranged in a medley, or an arrangement of songs to create a selection, as we call it. So if you're going to create a Christmas medley, the first thing you have to do is decide what Christmas songs are you going to play, or indeed what songs or music are going to be in your arranged medley or selection. Now, this could be the songs from The Sound of Music, South Pacific. You could do an Andrew Lloyd Webber medley, absolutely anything. 70s songs, hits of the 90s, John Williams film music, the list goes on. In this case though, we're going to do Christmas music. I've got 4 songs for you. We've got, first of all, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and that's in the key of C major. We've then got Jingle Bells, and my version is in F major. The third song in the medley is Winter Wonderland. That's in E flat major. And lastly, Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride. And that's in G. So, how do we arrange the songs? Well, this is really completely up to you. First of all, number 1 is decide the order of the songs. Now, this is a little bit like trying to fit lots of things into a box space. You have to kind of try different ways, different orders. In this case, I found that I quite liked Santa Claus, Jingle Bells, Winter Wonderland, finishing with Sleigh Ride. That, for me, worked quite well. Now, what you then have to do, you've got to work a way of seamlessly linking the tunes together. Now, how do we do that? Well, you have to understand a little bit about how keys work. All the keys in the pieces of music are not really related. There's C major, then we've got F major. All those guys can kind of work together quite well. There's a lot of chords in those two. But then we go to E flat major. Now, E flat major has got 3 flats, so there's going to be quite a lot of chords in there that don't belong to those 2 keys. The last song, G major, that's a bit close to the first 2. But it's really simple. Let me show you how to do it. Let's play, first of all, our first song again, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Let's use an introduction. here we go. Now, you probably think, oh, what happened then? We went into Jingle Bells. If you blinked and missed it, that was the link. If you didn't notice that I'd linked, that's exactly what you should have done. It must be as seamless as you can make it, making it sound like it's flowing from one piece to another. So how do we do it? Well, we have to look at the next song we're going to. So the next song is Jingle Bells. That's in the key of F major. Take a look at the music, and you'll notice that the chord before F major is a C chord, probably C7. This is known in music as the dominant chord. Okay, so every key has a dominant chord. In F major, it's C chord. In G major, it's D chord. In the key of C major, it's G chord. Now, how do we work this out? Well, all you have to do is count up 5 keys from the home note. Okay, so if I'm in the key of F, I start with number 1, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 5 above F major is C. That's the dominant chord. That's the chord that you need to use in between the two songs. So this is where the link goes. It goes in between. So I'm going to finish off. Let's do it without the stop. We'll do it a little bit slower. And here we go with the finishing of Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So I've actually finished the song. I've finished on my C note and my C chord. Now, before I start Jingle Bells, I want to use a left-hand chord to join the two songs together. We're going towards the key of F major. Let's count up from F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that, I'm actually going through the scale of F. The 5th note is C. What you then want to do is to make it what we call C7, dominant 7th we call it. That creates the sound of travelling further forward. Take a listen. So left-hand chord, which links to, let's show that again. Okay, C7 on its own, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the linking chord is actually quite closely related, look, to the finishing chord. The finishing chord of Santa Claus is Coming to Town is C major. The dominant chord of the next song's key, F major, is C7. So all we do is we add a B flat. There you go. And then, if it doesn't finish, look. Carrying on. So the dominant 7th there pushes the music forward. Let's go to our next song, Winter Wonderland. So you have to work out what's the dominant chord. Now, we're finishing in F major. So you have to finish the song. Always remember that. Finish your song first of all. Now, the next song is E flat major. Okay, Winter Wonderland, I'm playing in E flat major. Now, this is where people start to get a bit confused because they go, oh, crikey, right, F major and E flat major. Well, they're both major keys, but they don't sound very similar. One's a white note key, one's a black note key. So start on E flat, count up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B flat. So if we play B flat 7, but do that on our left-hand chord, that is our linking chord. So we finish the song in F major. Okay, and then do a B flat 7. Okay, and that links together really nicely. let's do the final two songs, E flat major to G major. So hopefully you're now starting to go, okay, so the song that I'm going to, that's the one you need to borrow the chord from. In the middle it goes between the two songs, that's the linking chord. So it's this magic chord that links the two songs together. So in G major, don't forget, it's the song that you're going to next. That's where the chord has to come from. G, A, B, C, D. So we need a D7 to take us into Sleigh Ride. In my version, it's G major. Finishing off in E flat major, E flat, swing your chord round, D7, and it all links together. Now, if you've been scribbling that down, as I like to do with these videos, I've included all these hints and tips in a free, downloadable, printable PDF. The link is in the description below the video. Now, what I've also done is I've put some other examples of how you go from one key to another. If you're wondering how I know these hints and tips, well, this one all comes from the magical circle of fifths. Okay, if you haven't yet got into the circle of fifths, it's one of the most wonderful tools, especially for helping you working out arranging songs and medleys like this. Download a picture of the circle of fifths, and you also might like to take a look at my circle of fifths video, because I've done some top 10 hints on how that works, and we're also going to do some more videos on that in the coming months and weeks. So I'm going to finish off now by playing my Christmas medley again. Watch the chord changes as we're going, and I'll say thank you ever so much for watching another video here on Keyboard Skills Pro. My name's Tom. If you'd like to subscribe, please do hit that button and ping the bell next to it, and that way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. If you think you've had some amazing knowledge passed your way today and you'd like to support the production of these videos, which of course take time, equipment, lots of editing on the computer, please do consider becoming a patron of mine on my Patreon page, where you can make a small contribution every month to the production of these videos. All the links and details are below in the description. I'd also like to thank, at the end of this video, the following patrons for their support. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas. My name's Tom Horton, and thanks for watching another video here on Keyboard Skills Pro. And let's finish off with our Christmas medley.